What's up, clanners? This is Ezeldog of Red Hot Heat here with a back-to-back replay in our most recent win against BandofBroth3rs. We're about to rack up another win here in a couple hours, and both of these have been against clans that we maybe would have lost to a few months ago. You know, it used to be, I would think, that 37 was like the magic number in a 15v15 war. If we were getting to 37 stars, we were going to win. So for a clan to get to 39 and for us to come out with 41, that's a real impressive victory. We've gotten over 40 stars before, obviously, but it's usually against someone who's really terrible and gets like 20 stars. So this clan was pretty serious and a good challenge, and some of their Town Hall 9s were better than us, and our guys really, our players really stepped up. We're going to look at a new addition to the group, Call 0573, coming in with, is going to triple lightning the back. I'm having a lot of lag today, guys, so I'm sorry if the video is a little bit slower than we'd like, but we can still talk about the key elements. You know, once you lightning the back air defense, it's a matter of getting the second one. That was a good idea there with the hogs in the CC. Just unlucky with the bomb, but he's got, you know, just a pile of dragons, takes out the clan dragon and kills that air defense, no problem. Like Jake says in his One Hive Town Hall 7 dragon video, if you lightning the back air defense and get the front one, it doesn't really matter where your dragons go so much at Town Hall 7. The defenses are really weak, and the level 2 dragons are overpowered, so you don't have to be as careful with your funnel and things like that. The Barb King is coming in here on the top, taking out a camp to help save time. Time is one of the only things that can get you in a dragon attack, it seems like, once you're at this point, if there's some trash in the corner. And Call is just going to wipe it out. So thank you to James and Predator and Jacob and Call for being a good group that's joined us. Hopefully their other friend, I think Ethan, can get involved here pretty soon. Chosen, here's another, didn't recognize him last war. He often steps up and hits Town Hall 8s for us, but here's another Town Hall 7 dragon. He goes with the traditional balloons in the clan castle, and obviously it's too deep for hogs or anything like a quick giant, you know, Barb King kill on an exposed air defense. But here we have an example of funnel. So for the new players that ever come and need to understand dragon funnel, you put some dragons on the side, usually more than one on each side, but the idea is now this middle clump is going to go to the middle instead of, say, following those army camps all around the base while getting shot the entire time. A little bit unlucky on the balloons because you really want those balloons to go into that last air defense, but they go off to the left, so it's kind of early on those balloons. But oftentimes, even when the balloons do what they're supposed to do, they often also do this, which is really good. Just going farther into the base now ahead of the dragons and taking out lots of pesky defenses like this wizard tower or sometimes some archer towers or some Teslas that will sometimes get your dragons while the dragons are shooting storages and clan castles and town halls, you know, and other high HP buildings. So just really good to use those max balloons, although I understand what Call was trying there with the hogs, just bad luck on the giant bomb. Okay, so thank you, Chosen, for that 3-star. Okay, we're going to go up. Turtles was shown in the last war, Wind Shards a whole bunch. Durr had a 6-star war in this one against 2 Town Hall 9s. So we're going to show this replay. Everybody's trying to improve, you know, moving up their town halls, moving up their troops, you know, leveling up their troops, and Durr is showing a lot of progress in going after, you know, pretty developed Town Hall 9s now instead of just doing Town Hall 8 cleanup for us. Which is good that the Town Hall 8s are covering their own stuff, and that frees Durr up to attack higher. We talked after the raid, or somebody I know mentioned that the wizards were not wide enough for the funnel, and that's why you see the heroes going north there instead of into the core. But one thing that does go to plan is the jump spell brings the golem into this area where the double giant bomb is. And there goes 1 gets tripped, 2 gets tripped by a golemite. Now, while the tanking is still happening, the heroes are still tanking, and the golems are still tanking, the hogs are coming in from 2 sides, nice and wide, leaving you with 3 heals, top left, top right, and bottom right, and the heals just cover the whole base. One of the points of debate on this attack was the Lava Hound. Durr said, what do I do with the Lava Hound? And someone said, ignore it. And watch what happens here at the very end as this hound is just chasing hogs around the base. I think they end up on the town hall, and in the entire time they fight the town hall, the hound does not kill one hog. So I think the worst thing with lava hounds is if your firepower troops get distracted by them, like your queen or your wizards, and they end up doing things they weren't supposed to do. Okay, watch the hound. The hog is in green, still shooting at it. The hog is in yellow, still not dead. The hound is in red, and I think the war is going to be over now before that one hound even dies. So if you can manage not to pop the lava hound, it's often better for you, okay? So you don't always have to stress about killing it. Gun, let's see, had a 3-star here. Yeah, we're going to look at gun and hawk and then be done, okay? Another 3-star. This is the crazy base we've seen twice now. I encountered it for the first time, Town Hall 10, and I quad-quaked the... it was flipped over, but I quad-quaked the Town Hall and sent 19 witches down the alley. Gunn said he was going to try that, and so I was expecting, you know, 1 golem and maybe 15 or 16 witches at Town Hall 9. He goes with fewer witches and 3 golems and some wizards, but it's the same idea. He's just going to push down all 3 of these alleys simultaneously. Here comes a nice poison on these weak CC troops, these wizards and witch and archers or something. But just look how the golems just walk right on down and just got a swarm of witches and wizards coming up behind. I don't understand how this is a popular base. If it is, we've seen it twice recently, and I hope we keep seeing it. And I hope that everybody at Town Hall 9 watches this attack, and I hope I see it again at Town Hall 10, because it was a Town Hall 10 3-star, and it was a Town Hall 9 3-star the first time we ever saw it. I think someone in the chat said that Gadsden or someone had a video on this where it was like an awesome base. I don't know how can this be awesome, because so many people use GoWiWi, and the whole thing with GoWiWi is getting stuck in the core and getting stuck on a 2-star. There's no core to get stuck in. You just walk down these alleys. It's crazy. So please, everyone out there, keep using this base. We love it. Good job, Gun. All right, last one here is going to be Hawk Dusk again with the 3-star. You know, talking about why we're winning against clans even that maybe have better stuff than we do, better heroes or better walls. This is a kind of terrible base. I mean, look at the queen is all by herself. The air defenses are not well protected. So what we're going to have here is a Barb King swap for the queen. The giant is just, I think, to get her attention and pull her out and make sure that the king targets her. Now, the choice is which air defense do we come in at? And I like the decision to come in here on the top left because there's a sweeper there. So you might as well, if you can get the sweeper, it's just a nice bonus. Okay, because the sweepers will play some tricks on your balloons. I think it happens a little bit at the end of this attack. They can push your balloons off the air defense and sometimes slow you down just enough. Watch how this golem goes in and kills the air defense by itself. It's a max golem. It pops and it splashes and kills the air defense, and the golemites finish it off. The queen is going to go down to this pile of balloons. She can't quite blast them all out, but then the balloons are helpless. I think the only thing they do for the rest of the attack is kill 1 archer. And so now we're seeing 3 hounds go in, and the balloons from the 2 bottom sides, bottom left, bottom right, raging onto those air defenses. There's 1 air defense left, and a couple, maybe 1 balloon there for the rear to help reach it. I think the top balloon ends up not even. Does it die? Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to get popped. It got the wizard tower, so that was good. But it's distracting the air defense long enough for the main pile of balloons to catch up, and then they just trash the rest of the base. All right. So, you know, when we see bases that are above us that are, you know, oh, look at the heroes, or oh, look at the lava wall, you never know until you see, you know, what the bases are on war day and what their attacks are like. And this clan was pretty tough, but it wasn't too much for us. And I think in a few weeks ago it would have been, but not anymore. I think the guys are confident, everybody's playing well, and hopefully we can get a real, you know, I don't know what our win streak is right now, maybe 8 wins. Let's see if we can get 10 or 20. That'd be awesome. All right, so everybody in the clan's doing great. Keep it up. We're going to post another win here pretty soon in the current war. Looks like we just picked up another star, and this is again against a pretty solid clan, and they came out strong. But you know, Red Hot Heat not going to quit. So thank you again for everybody for their attacks. This is Ezeldog with the Red Hot Replays for the rest of us, and thank you for watching.